Hi guys, today for you a teardown of something quite unusual. This big box, Soviet-made big box. It is called C23-1 or in Cyrillic characters it is C. Serial number 334. So in fact I have two of them, not one but two. I got them from a German eBay seller. First one I did pay like 40 euros, and a few months later the same seller had a second one and it was on sale. It was 10 euros or something like this, and the thing was so awesome I had to take the second one. So what it is, as you can see, it is a box. I believe it is part of an embedded test system for a big electronics system, maybe a radio communication or radar, something like this. So we have just a front panel with LEDs, very early Soviet LEDs, very dim red and green LEDs, some switches, fuses, on the side here connectors. So as you can see, there is a main connector for 27 volt power and 3 connectors here, ground, jack here. So on the front panel the buttons here are designed to have a rubber cup for the rubber seal over them, but they are long gone, sadly. So you have these two ones are buttons for switching on the device, it seems. Here you have test 1 or test 2. Here you have address buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4, address with 0 and 1. So it looks like it allows to make some binary pattern up to 16 addresses. Fuses here, one more main switch here, and LEDs. This one says Norma, so it should be the light that light up when it is the things are working correctly. And here you have Avaria with reference number from modules. So there is Avaria for the S23 module, this one, and there is anomaly lights for other modules of the system. It looks like this one. I do not know what it says. Very usual Soviet fuse holders there in a flower shape. This side is just a panel, and here at the back big panel. It will be quite fun to see inside. So what do we have inside? We have a stack of circuit boards. So, but first I will remove the rear panel for you. Before I remove this panel, the size of the thing is 25 centimeters wide. It is 15 in this direction and 22 of depth, and it weighs 7 kilos. Yes. So what do we have behind this panel, guys? Was some work. Look at this. It is the connector backplane for the circuit boards inside. And as you can see, it is pretty incredible work of wiring. Lots of flesh colored wiring with Teflon insulator. You can see here what looks like bus bars. Like this you will see better. So bus bars here, it looks like. For power, insulators here, and you can see all the wiring, very tidy and very neat. Here the wires are wrapped with some cloth to protect them. Here you have a terminal board with some signal distribution or something like this. And at the bottom here you cannot see, it is the connectors for the circuit boards inside. So it is one of the most incredible wiring work I have ever seen. Look at this, it is really nicely made. And when you think it is completely handmade, it is quite awesome. So this cover, by the way, is just aluminium plate. So I will flip it around now. First we'll have a look at the top. Okay, oh, excuse me. So here is how it looks at the top. You can see the circuit boards inside. A number of them. You can see this one is shielded in some black with some black cover, and you can see a little teaser for you guys of all the awesome stuff. We will have a look at each one of these boards. The middle ones are 4 times the same, it looks like so, but the other ones you can see. So here you have a look at the construction of the structural construction of the box. You can see it is a pretty thick die-cast metal frame here. Quite incredible. So the seal is going away here. I just try to reglue it, but it is very old. Okay, so when I did receive these items, I had a Google search for it. And I remember I did find one Soviet Russian web page speaking about this with a photo and a photo of a wall system in which it was mounted. I will try to find it again for you, and if I find it I will put the link in the video description, but I am not sure I'll find it anymore. I have to search in the Russian web with Cyrillic reference written on this plate here. Okay, so we will have a look on the side panels now. Okay, I am unscrewing this panel, so it is where all the wires are coming to the device on the outside wall. So I do not know if I can flip it open very widely. Here we are. There is a seal around. Yes, and here we are. You have here the black PCB with a black shielding, and here you can see the wiring work for the connectors. As you can see, pretty well made. Some bypass capacitors here, it seems. These red things are signal decoupling capacitors, and you can see all the very tidy wiring work. I may take a photo of this for my Flickr because it is pretty. And there is nothing much to see on this side. You can see the big wire harness here, and there is an even thicker wrapping here on this wire harness. I know I am teasing you guys, you want to see the PCBs, but first we go around the thing. And one more time, as you can see, this screw fits nicely in my screwdriver, and this one doesn't. It is a very regular problem with Russian screws. They are not all of the same head size. In fact, the footprint in the head is not very regular, and sometimes you have issues with the same kind of screw with the same screwdriver you have issue. This one, it is not fitting at all. It is a real pain when you work on Russian stuff. Okay, what do we have on this side? There you are. As you can see, on this panel we have 3 little relays. We have, maybe like this, it will be better for you. We have a shielded module here with mystery stuff inside. Wiring and 2 capacitors here, 2 big capacitors mounted on this plate. And here you have, you can see what the PCB looks like inside. As you can see, it is very pretty. Very thick conformal coating, small surface mount clips here, and round package clips here. This must be some kind of signal transformer with a very nice manufacturer logo here. Okay, so now we will have a look. We will open the front panel at least. Okay, here we are. So guys, the front panel, front door of this thing is designed for easy access. It is just a matter of undoing 2 screws down here in the holes. If they are not too tight, by the way. I do not remember if I did already open this one previously, or only the other one I have. Here is one. And here is the second one. Yes, no, yes. Yes, it is coming, it is not easy. Here we are. So it should open now, yes. So what do we have? Here is the content, guys. You can see the circuit boards. I will have to unscrew each one of them to show you them. Quite a bit of work, but I will do it for you. And on this side, here is the first. We'll have a look at this, the back side of the door. So as you can see, here are all the switches. You can see on the front the little LEDs, which are very dim. I can try to power it up for you, but in fact it does nothing except lighting very dimly a few LEDs. Here we have, there is a heatsink on the front, so here we have 2 power transistors, big round Russian made power resistors. I believe they are of this model, this kind. Yes, it must be this design of transistor. This part is coming from the frequency generator I did teardown a few weeks ago. Okay. So on it is on. Here we have a big power diode, and here something else with 3 contacts. So the triggering diode with trigger or something like this. Thyristor maybe. Here you have a fuse holder, and you can see the very nice work on the wiring. This deserves close-up photos also. Now I will remove the PCBs, and we will have a detailed look at each one of them. So how to remove them. It is just a matter of removing the 2 prisoner screws. You cannot lose the screws, at least. It is good. So how not to switch over the boards, I am not sure. Yes, it is written at the bottom here. The model of the board, C02, C02, C23, C23. So you have 4 times the same boards here, so we'll only remove one of them. 5 maybe even. Yes, 5 are the same one. And 2 more different ones here. So when you remove the 2 screws, you should be able to pull the board. And here we are. So this one have a shielding over the solders side. So I will remove the other interesting boards for you and we will have a look at them. Okay guys, so first PCB. What do we have on here? You can see here the connector to plug in the device. A nice one, by the way, with a model number here. We have, so these are very regular Russian made parts in fact. We have 2 little green coated transformers here. Serial transformers probably. This metal cube is a capacitor, trim pot. Nice capacitors here in a quite unusual axial mount, radial mount like this. With a little, you can see this piece of wire to clamp them down. So this nice part here must be, it is written I-88, date code of May of 1986 here by the way. It must be a little toroidal transformer I believe. You can see the nice logo on here. We have a glass metal body diodes, shielded capacitors here, very nice quality these ones. And the chips, the round one, the model number is 140YD1A with Cyrillic letters Y, so it is maybe U. There are 3 of them and 2 little things here. Surface mount 1HT251A. The backside has this shielding, and as you can see each board has his individual serial number with a very nice conformal coating here by the way. So next PCB. So you always have the same kinds of components. Transistors here mounted on some kinds of plastic thing, nice. Trim pots, 4.7 kilo ohms with the trimming screw here. More of these little chips. This orange thing here is a capacitor I believe, yes. Very weird one by the way. Okay, these green things are very nice mica multi-layer capacitors. They are nearly indestructible. So next board, here you have lots of these small ICs. They are not all the same number. This one is 134LB1A. And it is here a 2-layer PCB. You can see there is another layer at the bottom with the same, exactly the same stuff on it. With interconnecting wires mounted here. This one has no shielding by the way. So next one, yes, here we have a metal shielding covering the thing, so I have to unscrew it. It will be pretty fast. So it looks like this one is more delicate, as they needed to shield it completely. Not sure why they did put black paint over the shielding. Some grounding wire here, you can see. So what do we have on this one? So more of the same stuff. One over of this round things here. Two other green transformers. This thing with a metal clamp over it is, I don't know, maybe it is a quartz, probably, quartz oscillator. Yes, you can see it is a very well made metal case. One round potentiometer here also. Nothing on the other side. Okay, and the last one, but the best one. Here we are. As you can see, on this one we have these nice modules, which are probably hybrids. A number of them are all the same. So little hybrid modules. Sadly, they are closed in a way you cannot open them without destroying them. It would need remedying them, but I do not want to damage it. It is too beautiful. So there is a Russian website about electronic parts in which you can see such circuits. I will try to link it in the video description. Okay, so it is all for this thing, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. It is one of my most beautiful piece of Russian electronics, but I have something else which is better, but it is something very special. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.